la 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 la. He's a real nowhere man, sitting in his nowhere land, making all his nowhere plans for nobody. Making all his nowhere plans for no. Oh, we need the third harmony here. You gotta take it. Making all his nowhere plans for nobody. Yay!
Yay!
All right, interview over.
Wow! Get back here, you mister. I wish that every band that came in here would start, the interview would start like
We
that.
have a freaking guitar sitting right there. Of course somebody should play it.
It's rude not to, right? Oh my goodness, that was wonderful. You got music in your bones, clearly.
I do.
Well, this is what we do for a living,
Yeah,
believe it or not, actually.
I know.
Yeah.
I know, indeed. Wonderful stuff. Okay, everybody, look who is in the studio. It is the wonderful Sons of Apollo.
I'd like to know what the hell is going on with this studio. Are we in England or are we in Nashville?
We're in England, baby.
I didn't know England had the Nashville vibe like this. Oh, now he's going to destroy the set.
What is going on? You're trashing my set. Get your mic here, mister.
I'll behave.
Control your friends.
I'm sorry.
This is wonderful. This is going to be the greatest interview. I can feel it. So what did you say to me when you walked in here?
Well, just that I didn't know England had this southern spirit.
Didn't know England had
Even-
hay.
I mean, even from the stage,
this
I was
one.
looking into the audience, and I was like, this is a side of England I've never seen before.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm used to playing either metal festivals or prog festivals, but this was like a whole other world in England. I didn't know this existed.
Well, it's relatively new, actually. Get your mic, you little monkey.
Oh,
Come on.
There you go. That's the microphone.
That's
That's
it.
the water.
Can't take him anywhere,
No.
can you? It's a nightmare. Yeah, no, so we're feeling the whole country vibe here at the
I see
moment.
that.
It's going down well.
But then what the hell are we doing here? We are the furthest thing ever from a country band.
It's actually, we've got a bit of prog, bit of blues, bit of
Yeah.
country, a bit of classic
So
rock.
we're bringing the
A little
hard
bit
rock
country, a little bit rock and roll.
yeah, like what was that? Donnie and Marie.
Donnie Marie
Yeah, the
Osmond.
Osmonds.
Yeah. So how was your first ever UK show as Sons of Apollo?
Short and too short and too early.
Yeah. You don't like looking into the eyes of the audience?
Well,
we
I mean, I literally woke up on the bunk, on the bus, got out of my bunk, put on my stage clothes, and we started playing. We flew in, we barely slept. We played last night in Barcelona. He's shaving right now. You have hay in your hair. But it was great. In answer to
hair
your
in my
question,
hair.
it was great. But it was too short. We look
Yeah.
forward to giving the real show.
So did you do any covers? Because I didn't manage to catch your
No,
set.
it was a 45-minute set, so we just hit them with the stuff from our album. And,
Okay.
yeah, but when we do our headlining show, which we start here in the UK tomorrow, we
Yeah.
do a full 2-hour show. We do the whole album. Everybody does solos, well, except for me, but the other guys all do solos. Yeah.
I've been following you on Instagram,
Oh, thank
and I
you.
noticed that when they're doing the hard work, you go backstage and get posted.
I have never had this in my life. Usually all the other bands, like when I was with Dream Theater, the singer was always off stage. In this band, I get 3 breaks.
It's great.
Belly
isn't it?
does a big bass solo, Derek does a big keyboard solo, and Jeff even does a vocal solo, so it's awesome.
Why don't you do a solo?
I got nothing left to prove. I've done it. I've been there, done that. I'm bored with
Is
it.
that what solo is?
It's so low you can't hear it.
Get out of here.
Well, do you just not like doing solos?
Well, I
Do
did.
you
I
prefer
used-
songs
Yes,
above me too. I'm
absolutely.
the same way. I don't like doing
Well,
solos.
actually, his solo spot
Yeah.
in our show is a song, and then he just takes a big solo spot within the song. Yeah, I agree. I mean, that's where I'm at this point in my life. Yeah.
One thing I have noticed is you have the biggest drum kit I've ever seen.
There's others, but yeah, it's up
Pretty
there.
big, isn't it? Oh, really? Did I just say that?
I was about to say that's what she said, but you went there. I wasn't going to go there.
Children.
Dirty
Children.
minds.
Yeah, well, we're
Dirty
men.
minds indeed. I have to ask, there's like a lot of Beatlemania going on right here. The socks, the tattoos, and you've got, what's this?
A
that
fan
someone
we
gave
just
you?
did a signing, and a fan just gave me this.
What is it?
It's just Yellow Submarine playing
Playing cards.
I mean, I have a huge
It looks
Beatles
like a sardine
collection
box.
at home. Yeah.
Are those
It's a
Yellow
box of-
Submarine sardines?
Yeah, they got John Paul, George Ringo, and a Brian Epstein sardine as well. Yeah, I don't know. They're my heroes.
They're your heroes, are
Yeah.
they? And it's the White Album's 50th anniversary
Yeah,
this year.
I know.
Why do you think the album stood the test of time?
Everything the Beatles have done has stood the test of time because they broke all the rules, created all the rules, and set the bar for the next 50 years and beyond.
More.
Yeah, I mean, the Sgt. Pepper reissue last year was phenomenal. That album means a lot to me. I was born the day that they completed Sgt. Pepper.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I have a certain symmetry with that album.
So that's your favorite Beatles album then?
It is, I think. Yeah. I mean, I love them all. Revolver, Abbey Road, love them all.
So do you think it's fair to call you a supergroup? Do you like that?
We prefer super duper group.
I think that the term, like, would I call us super anything? No, that just feels weird. But I understand why people would use that term, because you have a band that maybe everyone went to high school together and they formed a band and blah, 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 and they did that thing, and then you just call that a band. But when everybody has all these backgrounds of bands that where they came from, and they all come together, they call it a supergroup. It's just a quick, easy one-word way of saying, hey, it's a bunch of guys that were in a bunch of different bands that all came together to form one band. So I'm okay with it. It's yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
And so, because you were obviously in Guns N' Roses, what do you think of the reunion?
God bless them. They're doing great.
Yeah? Have
Good
you
for
been
them.
to see them?
No, we keep missing each
don't
other.
have time.
They played Grass Pop, and then 2 days later we did. We were just in Barcelona. 2 days later they're playing Barcelona. So no. Yeah.
So what is next for you lot? What's the plan? So you're going to tour?
Well, we're here in the UK all week. We're going to Scotland and Ireland and Brighton and
Everywhere. Bristol we're going to hit. We're going to... A whole lot of spots.
Yeah,
we're
and
gonna
then
do a lot of the UK.
and we're going to come back as well. I think we weren't allowed to announce a London show until we played today.
Oh, okay.
But I think
So now-
as of now, we can announce that we'll be doing a London show in October or end of September, October, as well as Manchester. So we're gonna make the rounds through the UK in the next
Nottingham
couple
too,
months.
yes?
Yeah, Nottingham. So
Nottingham.
yeah, it's actually pretty thorough. Most of the other bands I play with will just come and only do London, maybe Manchester. But this is a pretty thorough run. So yeah, it should be cool.
And so are you doing anything else aside from Sons of Apollo? Because I know you've been in like, how many bands? 6 bands or something. You can't say no, can you?
I know, it's a problem. Yeah.
It's good. It's all right though.
Yeah.
Why? Why do you keep saying yes?
I don't know.
That's what musicians do. We say yes.
Yeah, I
It's
don't know.
not
I
That's
need,
not true.
I
really
need to
tough to
learn
say
the word
no.
no. But
But
yeah.
you've got to do some fun things though, haven't you? Because of
It's
it.
been amazing. It's been an amazing ride. I mean, this band is great. We're having a great time. But yeah, I mean, if I look at what I've done over the last 7 or 8 years since I left Dream Theater, it's a who's who of anybody I could ever want to play
Yeah.
with.
Anyone
So,
left?
No.
Really?
I mean, I have the dream guys. You know,
Who's the dream guy?
the dream guys would be
Yeah.
like Paul McCartney or Roger Waters or Pete Townsend. You know, those are my heroes. Yeah, but I mean, you know, as far as reality and real people that I want to collaborate with, I feel very fulfilled.
Yeah. So why do you think it works between you guys? You know, why?
Well, I mean, we've known each other a long time, and we've done a lot of jamming and different things together. We we toured together in Metal Allegiance. You and Billy have done a million jams. Derek as well on Prognation at Sea. So we're not strangers to each other, and we do have that comfort and just we're part of the same clique in a lot of ways. Like we
Yeah.
all know the same people, have played with the same people, grown up with the same people. So it does feel very familial and familiar to be together. And it works. We have the chemistry. That's the
Yeah.
whole thing, you know.
And so what will you be doing aside from Sons of Apollo? Anything in the bag?
Well, I have a lot of solo stuff that I do just under the name Bumblefoot.
Yeah.
Doing music clinics, doing music camps. I work with U.S. embassies, and we go and we do these cross-cultural programs around the world with local musicians in different countries. Do my own full band stuff. I got 25 years of albums out. What else? Little acoustic shows, little one-man shows, just making music
Rolling
any
in the
which
Hay, doing
way.
a hay tour.
Rolling in the hay, roll in the hay. What?
Rolling in the hay. That could
Young
be a next song.
Frankenstein.
Oh, yeah. Mel Brooks.
Mel Brooks,
I've just
1971.
realised you've got a chain in your beard. I'm going to pull your chain.
I do.
That's
He
incredible.
actually plays his guitar with his beard.
It grew in that way.
Yeah, for real.
So rather than Jimmy Page, you had a bow and stuff, you've got your beard.
Exactly.
Yeah. There you go.
So I'm going to be doing a lot of that, and that's pretty much it. I'm trying to narrow it down to just doing my thing in this. Yeah.
That's great.
I wish I could say the same.
You can't. You
I
can't
can't.
help yourself.
No, I have a new album with Metal Allegiance coming out in
Yeah.
September, and working on a new Neil Morse Band album, and continuing work on a new Flying Colors album. So all that, but right now,
It's
Sons
not
of
that much,
Apollo is
though.
the focus.
The focus.
It's-
Okay,
yeah.
fair enough, indeed.
Yeah, it's
so,
not a million
a few
things.
quick fire questions for you. When you're cooking, what's your signature dish?
I don't cook. He's got his own hot sauce line.
I have an award-winning line of hot sauces.
Okay.
Bumblefoot hot sauces, ranging from savory, mild, delicious cherry, bourbon, chipotle, bumblicious,
I'm getting hungry.
to
He's not kidding. It sounds like he's
ginger
joking.
and
He's for
tropical
real.
fruit, ginseng and caffeine like an energy shot, 6 million Scovilles of concentrated habanero called Bumblefucked. That's the hottest one. It's the best seller.
So have you tried his hot sauce?
I haven't. He hasn't sent it to me yet.
Oh, what? You're so tight.
had it on the
Eddie
bus.
Ojeda,
Come
see,
on.
I
We
play
had it on
only
the
in
bus.
bands with guys that make hot sauce. Like, I was in Twisted Sister for
AJ.
a couple of years.
Yeah.
And Eddie Ojeda's got his own hot sauce. Eddie sent me a whole bunch to my house. I didn't get
man.
any Bumble sauce.
Bumble sauce. Oh no.
Where's my Bumble sauce?
Oh man.
I'll send you some.
Enough said. No, don't send him bumble sauce.
I'll send you Bumble sauce.
Yeah, you should have got some bumble sauce here. It would have gone down perfectly.
Yeah.
at
I
Ramblin'
should
Man.
have.
You
I
absolutely
should've.
should.
Missed
You
a
should
trick
put
there.
it on the merchandise stand for sure.
Okay, next
Yeah.
time, next tour.
Just put it on the bus for
So
us.
what's your favourite bumble sauce then?
I like the Bumblicious. I do.
Bumblicious.
I could drink it from the bottle. I've seen other people.
From the bottle.
Our old tour manager would, because we had a bottle. He would drink it.
I never tried it.
We had it in the studio. I brought them all when we were recording the album.
I never tried it. Well,
The kitchen was stocked with Bumblefucked.
Are we gonna? Is the band gonna break up now over this spicy
I
sauce?
want my Bumble sauce, god damn it.
I'm gonna get you
I've had
some.
enough. I'm out of here.
I think I should make a Sons of Apollo sauce that goes really well with
Yeah.
Yes.
So-
We
should
sauce
all
of Apollo.
decide.
Bumblefoot
There
sauce
we
of
go.
Apollo.
That's
Apollo.
the bad boy. Sauce of
So,
Apollo.
we can make it-
Okay, one last question. Every band has a Spinal Tap moment.
Oh, God.
What's yours?
Every day.
That's what every band's been saying.
Well, I mean, literally every day. I mean, I've fallen off stages. I've dislocated my wrist before on stage. But even today, like, we got to the stage and the stage wasn't ready and we went on 10 minutes late and then we had to cut a song and nobody knew what song we were cutting. And I mean, this every day there's Spinal Tap moments.
The movie rings true every moment.
There we go. Well, listen, thank you for coming in to chat and
Thank you.
play
Thank
a
you
little
so
song
much.
for me. That was
All right.
wonderful.
Our
Thank you,
pleasure.
Sons of Apollo.